live in high definition. Caring, committed, proud of East Texas. You're watching Good Morning East Texas.
The discovery of a woman's body shut down this busy highway for hours. This morning, the answers East Texas investigators need to close this case.
Fight over their flags. As the national debate grows, NASCAR has a proposal for racing fans who want to support their Southern heritage.
Outside this morning on Storm Tracker Live Doppler radar at 5 a.m. temperatures are in the 70s, even 80 degrees in Longview right now. Shaping up to be another warm one. Big surprise there, I'm sure. We'll find out what else the week has in store for you straight ahead. Good morning, East Texas. Thanks so much for joining us.
Today is Monday, July 6th, and it definitely feels like July.
Yeah, hope
we're
you
here.
had a great weekend, maybe out in the sun enjoying it, but now we need a little break, Cedric. That air conditioner is going to be cranked up all day.
It will be cranked up all day and really all week, as we are going to be talking about the heat that is going to kind of expand across the area.
Officials are now working to identify a dead body found alongside an East Texas roadway. Around 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon, the Gregg County Sheriff's Office confirms a woman's body was found on FM 349 in Longview. One person is still missing at this hour. It's not clear what caused that factory to collapse. Time is 5:06. More volatility expected today on Wall Street this morning after voters in Greece overwhelmingly rejected a referendum.
Well, your key to getting a good night's sleep may not be in the bedroom, but on your phone.
Still ahead this morning, the smart solutions for better sleep that could be just a click away. How apps can change the way you fight insomnia.
Living with multiple sclerosis doesn't always have to mean you stop working. Details coming up in our Med Team report.
Taking another look outside this morning at our Grant and Flannery neighborhood weather net site in Yantis, Texas. 76 degrees, feels like 81 though. Winds gusting up to 18 miles per hour since midnight. Your time is 5:12. Cedric's back after this.
When severe weather threatens your area, track the storms from the palm of your hand with the new and improved KLTV 7 weather app. Get it today in your app store. Storm Tracker Weather is sponsored by McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Hey, good morning, East Texas. Outside now, very warm and muggy across the region here, so get ready to stay hydrated as we progress throughout the day.
Who continues to work despite a challenging medical condition. It's this morning's Med Team report.
For Karen Burrows-Alessi, work has always been an important part of her life.
If a shark starts to attack, experts recommend a good punch to its head. Once you're on the shore, that's the time to yell, get first aid, and then stop the bleeding. One of the big three automakers is in hot water over its handling of almost 24 recalls. What this means for you if one of their vehicles is in your driveway. And Fully Loaded does not begin to describe this luxury sports car, the eye-popping extravagance that comes with a $3 million price tag. Taking another look outside this morning at our Grant and Flannery neighborhood weather net site in Lufkin. Feels like 82 degrees, humidity at 99%. Your time is 5:20. Cedric's back after this.
Storm Tracker Weather is sponsored by McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Good morning, East Texas. On this Monday morning, we're seeing a fairly quiet start as we take a look downtown, but it is on the toasty side out there. 78 degrees as we get a little closer.
Oh man, I was going to say you could probably just leave off the temperatures altogetely and just put hot really big.
Pretty much. It's what it's going to come down to there.
Oh, man.
It is the summertime.
Of course, think safety too.
Yes, that's definitely always very important.
Thanks a lot, Cedric. We'll check in a bit. Well, we're tracking several hot headlines from the auto world. Time now for your Morning Minute. Engineers who will fly wherever you are in the world to fix your car's issues. Now, only 7 of these cars will be made. Wow, that's a pretty penny to say the least. Those are some of the stories that are getting mileage this morning, all in a minute. Well, they weren't planning to charge extra for this pizza topping. Why you won't be able to sink your teeth into this creepy, crawly crust anytime soon. But first, the South Carolina State Legislature begins debate today on whether to remove the Confederate flag. We'll get an update on the political pulse after weeks of rallies for both sides of the issue. Let's get a look outside at our Grant and Flannery neighborhood weather net site in Lufkin. 76 degrees at Slack Elementary. It already feels like 82. Your time is 5:28. Here on a Monday, we're back with much more on GMET right after this.
New Storm Tracker 7 dual pole Doppler radar now available in your KLTV weather app. Get it today and see severe weather like never before.
It's 5:30 and let's get an update on breaking news we've been tracking overnight. We've just learned none of the 4 people believed to have drowned in Houston County Lake were wearing life jackets.
Today, game wardens will resume their search for a 4th.
We get one weather pattern here.
Oh, so predictable.
That's right. It's hot, and that's going to be the key over the next couple of days. The heat is going to be returning really quite a bit across the area this week. In fact, we're going to start off very warm. We're going to end hot. Just hot. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. But first, here's a look here at your Grand Planning WeatherNet site. Mid-70s showing up in Kilgore. We'll talk more about how warm it gets today right after this.
Well, people spending their holiday weekend on a California beach got a big surprise.
Coming up on GMET at 6, the videos many of them took as the plane crashed into a busy beach, hitting a young boy in the head.
And this video is sure to hit your social media pages this morning. We'll show you some of the highlights from this mayor's Independence Day performance.
Getting after it.
Time now is 5:57 here on GMET in Longview. It's 80 degrees already. We're back with much more in our next hour after this.
Let the news follow you. From exclusive web content to text and email alerts, get your news wherever you are. Live in high definition. New. Now. Next. GMET Express starts right now.
Welcome everyone to GMET Express. Your time is 6:30 and happening right now. California in flames. It was nothing of a holiday this weekend as crews battled massive fires all over the state. Plus the celebrations that got out of hand and cost the family nearly everything.
Debt crisis in Greece. Overnight, the economic collapse caused global markets as Greeks flood the streets in celebration.
And world champions. The celebrations continue today after Team USA brings home the World Cup. Why this win was so sweet for the women of the red, white, and blue.
And we have a few low rain chances ahead in the coming week, but we're also talking about things heating up, getting some new data in on those temperatures for the weekend. Got the details for you as GMET Express continues.
Thank you, Cedric. We begin now with the historic drought and wildfires blazing across California. The latest fire, the Peña fire, started this weekend and has already scorched hundreds of acres.
But hey, just like the ladies soccer team there, I believe that we can win. We can win with this heat as well, okay? Oh, see, I watch a little soccer every now and then. Exactly. Hey, I tell you what, I don't know if I can shoot 3 goals in the first 16 minutes, but I can do all right out there on my own, running back and forth for at least 2 minutes. Hey, let's take a look out at your forecast headlines again this morning. That's right, we got temperatures in the upper 70s, lower 80s this morning, mainly dry, just a few clouds. Now, as we head towards the midday hour, we'll watch for a few showers on the far northwestern sections of the area. Otherwise, it's just going to be a hot and humid day with highs into the low to mid 90s. We're going to talk much more about even warmer weather on the way right after this.
The Storm Tracker Live Doppler Network. The most accurate weather where you live.
Well, good morning, East Texas. On this Monday, you can see we've got some stratocumulus clouds that are trying to just...
And let's get one last look of your traffic at 6:57. Our first stop, Gregg County on US 259 north between Spur 502 and Upshur County line. Crews are continuing to work on mill and inlay work.